Of course. Anyway, let's stay with Russian heavyweights and Alexander Usnov. He sounds like he should be really appearing in a Shakespeare play. Actually, he is going to be fighting our very own Michael Sprott on the undercard of Haye v Klitschko. Michael's in Austria and he joins us on the line now. Michael, thanks very much. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
What are you up to out there?
Oh, just I'm training hard. I haven't yet started sparring yet. I'll start sparring in about an hour's time with Wladmir Klitschko.
How many rounds have you done so far with Vlad, and how's he looking?
I haven't seen him yet. I only arrived here late last night.
Okay, so how many rounds will you do? Have you got a contract to do 50 rounds, 20 rounds?
Today I think I'm only doing 4.
Only doing 4.
Yeah, 4.
Describe to me what this camp's like. Is it sort of is it in forest? Is it a modern facility? What's it like, the Klitschko secret training camp?
Oh, it's nice. It's in a nice hotel. I think like a 5-star hotel. Everything's made out of wood over here, even the telephones, TVs. But yeah, it's all nice. They've got it obviously tucked away in one of the rooms downstairs.
So how long are you out there for, Mike? In theory,
I'm out here for 2.5 weeks.
Okay, now Michael, you're on the undercard, the David Haye undercard. You've been doing the rounds recently. Now, you did the rounds a couple of years ago when you actually fought Shagayev. What are your experiences from fighting Ruslan Shagayev, Mike? Well, how good is he?
He's very good. He's very good. I rate him high. He's got very good eyes. A very good southpaw. I mean, you meet some southpaws not so good, but he's a very extremely good southpaw. When I fought him, I wasn't doing too bad, and then I just obviously lost focus, and he caught me. I went down, got back up, and he just kept throwing punches to referee stepped in.
What's his strength? Is it his power, or just the fact that he's relentless, or is he? Because I think he's a lot more technical than people give him credit for. What are his strengths, Mike?
I think his strengths is obviously he's got good eyes. He catches, he knows his spots to capture. He is a bit of a puncher. I do think he's a bit of a puncher. Obviously, he does a lot of explosive work, and obviously, he can take a good shot.
Sure. Now, Mike, when the Klitschkos or Bernd Bunter or whoever it was hired you for this 2.5 weeks of sparring, did they ask you if you'd sparred with David Haye? Did they ask you what you knew about David Haye?
No, they haven't asked me at all. I mean, you've got to remember, I sparred with Klitschko before Christmas last year for about 10 12 days. No, they've not asked me nothing about David Haye. But
you have sparred with David, haven't you, in the past?
Yeah, many rounds. But they haven't asked me, what's he like or whether he sparred with him. So I'm just going with it, sparring Klitschko, yeah.
Well, listen, Mike, we'll see you over in Germany on June 20th in Gelsenkirchen. Concussions. Might be 20,000 British fans cheering you on if you have a bit of luck.
Yeah.
That'll be good fun.
Yes, certainly. Well, thanks for joining us.
Oh, no problem. Anytime.
Thanks, Michael.
Good luck.
All right, take care now.
Right, so let's just round up. Michael said that he's working with the Klitschkos and what he said they're private training, secret training camp.
Yeah, well, I thought it might be a little bit more private than that because they do all sorts of fancy stuff. David Haye does a lot of fancy stuff. We saw on last week's show, Charlotte, when little Andy was in the chair, that they built an arm, a bionic arm. It was quite fun, wasn't it? So
a massive arm.
Absolutely. So I think the Klitschkos will be putting in a lot of work on movement, and that's why they got Michael Sprott in nice and short like David Haye. They just don't. Vladimir won't want to get anywhere near David Haye. That's a fact. The odds, by the way, on the first 3 rounds, they're dropping. They're already half from what I told you last week. It's a fight that gamblers are waking up to, and I think the British public will wake up to. I think it's a monstrous event. If there's 70,000 people there, what if there's 25,000 Brits? It's going to be a summer event, and it's going to be sunny. It's going to be lovely.
So you think it's a smart move on their part? Do you think the Klitschkos could try and get him in to do a photo shoot with them? Have you seen this picture of the two brothers before? I'm going to show you this picture.
I've got to be honest with you, that's a bizarre picture, isn't it?
Strange.
But first, when I looked at it, I mean, obviously, it's definitely their bodies, but I wasn't sure if they hadn't stuck other heads on at first because, I mean, they're waxed to the hilt. Who's it for? What's the shoot for?
I have no idea, but it looks like he's waiting for his brother, Vladimir's waiting for him to whisper something in his ear, and then
I tell you what, Charlotte, you've had some day today. You had Kendra in the Playboy model earlier on with a fearsome set of bazookas. And now we've got those two waxed to hell. Well, what's going on?
I'll tell you what, I actually couldn't take my eyes off Kendra more than that picture. That picture doesn't do anything for me. Anyway, you can see the heavyweight division take shape over the next few weeks with various versions of the title up for grabs. First up this weekend, Ruslan Shagiev fights Nikolai Valuev for the WBA heavyweight title. That's on Saturday night from 8 p.m. Then on June the 20th, it's the big one. One you certainly don't want to miss. Now from